Hello everybody, my name is Ramen Llama and Amnesia Rebirth is coming out in a couple of days. So what I'm doing is going back and replaying every other Frictional game. Last night I did Overture and Black Plague. I've just finished Requiem. Didn't enjoy it. Spoilers. No surprise here. And now we're in the Big Daddy. I haven't played Dark Descent in quite a while. It's been a couple of years. I've been trying to find like a reason to get back into it, and I think when the new game's releasing there's probably not a better time. So I had to turn hints off. I haven't played this in such a long time. This is bringing back so many memories. Holy shit. I don't trust you. I think there's a tinderbox in here. Oh. Ooh. Ah! No! Help me. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. I missed this game. Old archives. Lantern, lantern! Yay! Haha! Good old days. I kinda wanna make it darker. It's not dark enough. It's more like it. Ooh. All the screen effects and shit.
19th of August, 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there will be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
Hey. I'm so used to a flashlight coming up, not a lantern.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brandenburg.
Ooh. I missed hearing Alexander. Jesus. I know we need to go to the archives first. Oh, ho, 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 ho.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought, and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
British Museum. Ah, Daniel, we share a common thread, my friend. Englishmen of rite and passage. Wilhelm's contract. I hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander Baron of Brennenburg. This contract will reign for a total of 3 years when my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander Baron of Brennenburg is to recommend my services at the Prussian Royal Court and within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break this seal. Wilhelm, House of Garrick. Well, like House of Generic. I know, I'm a riot, aren't I? God. What's this? Study. Ah. All of the noises. So many memories. Mine. I should use these. Hey.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps.
Shut your fucking mouth!
The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity towards them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Dude, the writing's so good. I really like it. It's descriptive, it's rememberable. Hey. Ah! Oh, why didn't I come back to this game sooner? Dumb book? I remember you. Like this. Give me. You get so many tinderboxes in this game, we should use them. Yeah. Hell yeah. The door is locked. Ooh, it's so eerie. Why is there a brute here? You don't appear until later. Go away. Oh, hey, we have oil, nice. We need it. Tinderbox. I remember you. Ah.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the walls. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Imagine, like, playing Penumbra back in 2007, or 2006, 2007, whatever. Oh. Imagine hearing Dr. Eminis and being like, huh. And then playing this game in 2010 after playing Penumbra, then you recognize Sam Murray's voice. Imagine that. Oh, I didn't mean to like that. And I wonder if people went, that's Eminis! That's Richard Eminis!
May 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. that's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light. It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light.
Look at that.
I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Why is the R covered up by the A in that subtitle? Where it said Arabs. That looked really weird. So that's how Daniel found the ore. Yeah. Oh, the door puzzle!
You have to be swift when you
where are
activate
the other
the
ones?
first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
Yeah.
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Hey. I remember so much, dude. Oh no, we don't grab that yet. Ah. Hello? Regarding closing of the wine cellar, Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusty servants. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brennenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave or they will starve. Whoever comes first, they can rot for all I care. Maybe I'll feed them some wine. In a sense, it would solve both of my problems. Ah, hide. No, the encounter's later on. You're not here. That's right, I remember you. Oh. God. Ah, I'm getting out. No. Spooky noises. I can't do it. Oh. Right now, where the fuck do I go? It is the one cellar, yeah. That's quite a cool difference that Penumbra had to Amnesia. I just kind of realised that Penumbra has like a bunch of environments, but there's a couple of hub areas.
Where did the Baron go?
Who cares? He left us enough wine to last us a lifetime. Or at least until tomorrow.
Yeah. There's a couple of environments that are like... there's hub areas, but then there's also like self-contained environments. Where like you do everything in that level and then... Shit, don't look at him. You do everything in that level and then... Oh, he's still there, go away, dude. Is he gone? And then you leave. Woo. Are there more? There is. Come here. Dude, Daniel and Philip are strong boys. Look at them. Right, that should be fine. Hey. No. Huh. Hey. Oh. Not hey. Dude, being able to peek. Oh, I missed it. Oh. Ooh.
What's happening? Oh, it feels like my chest is going to burst. Oh.
My God! Wilhelm, do something!
Accept it. We're not getting out of here.
How can you say that? Alexander, you piece of shit! Let us out of here!
There's so many voice actors in this game. Wilhelm's last words. My name is Wilhelm, House of Gerrick. These are my final words, my confession and testament. 2 years ago I was summoned to Castle Brennenburg. As most of the aristocracy, I was curious about what this supposed knight of the order could want from me and accepted the invitation. The Baron was friendly and offered me a proposition. It dawned on me that the nature of the contract was sordid and that the reason I was chosen was because of my follies of the past and not the honours I've been rewarded with during my time as a soldier. I was to kidnap healthy humans upon his slightest whim and do so without asking questions. In return, he would attest to my character at the royal court, advancing my position within noble society. I would like to claim that I struggled with his decision, but it came swiftly and I accepted wholeheartedly. Ever since that day I've brought men, women, and children to Brennenburg. I can't remember the numbers, but there were many, perhaps even 100, none of whom were ever seen or heard from again. Tonight the Baron invited me and my men down to the wine cellar to celebrate our work. I had my suspicions as we descended the stairs, but he insisted and joined us in a toast. The wine tasted fine and my men drank without restraint. So begins the punishment for our sins. The Baron has locked us up and returned upstairs. Forgive me for what I have done. I was weak and fell into his diabolic ways. My men are screaming, their skin has been pierced by their own tangled bones. I feel my insides revolt against their God-given nature. Blood has begun to pour from my eyes and I can no longer... Rude? Just cut me. Cut him off mid... I think we're good. Ah, it's so easy to get stuck on the stairs. Ow! Rude? Oh, it's everywhere. Ugh. Ow! No, 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 no. Laboratory. Laboratory. Oh. There's oil down here, I want it. Where is it? There it is. Ah. I remembered that. And this. So much of this game is just second nature to me. No, no they're not. Don't say that. Ugh. There's stuff here, I remember it. Everything glows so brightly in the dark. The water monster, oh god, dude. Chemistry. Early alchemy experiment. This is my third attempt to produce artificial vitae. The former compounds lack the potency I need, but I sense I'm close. Calamine and orpiment are a given and the cuprite binds them well. This time I will attempt aqua regia instead of aqua fortis and hope it will provide a more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acid and proves impractical to put to any use except as a detergent. Organic tissue reacts especially violently to the solution and should be handled with the greatest care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope that I will find an alchemic solution to my predicament. Evidence in the lab has revealed that combining 4 chemicals can create a powerful acid. One day I will return. If it wasn't for the thought of you, my love, I wouldn't be able to go on. When I find myself doing terrible things, I take comfort in you. As long as I am able to think of you and long for a life together, I know I'm better than the others. I weep for them. They lust for power without restraint, where I only crave fair judgment and a safe return. God. It makes me wonder where Rebirth is going to be set. Fairly certain it's going to be in the Algerian desert. But I wonder if we get to see Alexander's homeland. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? Oh! Hello? Oh no! The stairs have collapsed. Well, I have a backup plan already. Did my torch get put out? Boo! Oh god, what if the lights turn themselves out in Rebirth? Because we have a match, don't we? God. Ooh. The lack of a chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiments has taken its toll on my less stable ingredients. I'm still unaffected. Many are stained by the fumes will be difficult to salvage. I'll move them to the wine cellar. Oh. Well, we found them already. 8. Oh no 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 no! No, 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 no. Boo. Oh. Yeah. Woo. Oh, we got a lot of oil. I want to make sure we have the most that we can, though. Yeah. Bug. Hey, Buggy. Where you gonna go, huh? Dummy. Yeah, it can be dissolved. I have an acid. Woo. Yeah. Elon Musk. Oh wait, no, that is his last name, yeah. Ah. God, it sure is dark in here.
It sure is dark.
You copied what I said.
And there's a good reason for it. But you can light the lamp now if you wish.
What's the reason for the darkness, that is?
Stay close. Be careful not to stray.
What's the reason? Why is it so dark?
Pay attention, Daniel. It's important that you keep going straight and make sure not to stray.
Why? Oh, that's why. Okay. Oh. That was the grunt. I remember you. He's not gone? Wait. Oh, he is gone, okay. God. It's gonna be so weird playing Rebirth, because it's like... There's gonna be whole new environments for me to sink into. No, 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 no. Ooh. Huh.
22nd of June, 1839. It's been more than a month since my last entry. After the event inside the underground chamber in Algeria, Professor Herbert insisted I return to England. He said he didn't want to risk forfeiting the entire expedition lest I took a turn for the worse. An excessive decision, in retrospect. But I'm glad it turned out that way. I found my journal this morning in the haphazard collection of things brought home from Africa. Next to it lay the broken stone orb wrapped in cloth. I tried to assemble it, but couldn't. The pieces wouldn't fit together, as if they weren't from the same object. Could I have imagined it all? Was there ever a complete orb?
We found a couple in Penumbra. Do you want those? Yeah, I wonder if like torches and stuff will like turn themselves out in Rebirth. Like from time, will the fire fade away? You know? Hope not. Ooh. Shit. Okay.
25th of June, 1839. I feel the need to continue this journal, even though it was intended for my journey to Africa.
Let me take my blanket
This
off.
must be something very important. I just know it.
Yeah.
I've taken it upon myself to piece the orb back together,
Piece it
but
together.
it's been more difficult than one might think.
Do it. Why?
Pieces are behaving strangely.
Are they?
They seem to change color, shape, and texture, but ever so slightly.
Huh.
Yesterday, I took careful measurements and notated any significant markings. Today, I confirmed my suspicions. They were changing. I was terrified and rushed off to see the finest geologist in London, Sir William.
Oh, that light over there. I know I lit it, but that scared me. I was like, wait, what is that? Oh god. I'm gonna faint. Ah. Heal me. Head is pounding. Okay, that's not much better, but... Okay, hatch is open. God, I love Amnesia's colour palette. It's just so warm. There's some cold levels, but there's a lot of warm ones. Ooh. Nope. Okay, we're going. Goodbye. No. Ah, Jesus. Hate you. Dumb game. He crashed through the surface. The dark Atlantic water smothered him as he struggled to make sense of the situation. Oh, the water. Oh, no. Dude, I don't like the water monster. I don't want to do this. Ugh. Oh shit, the lever. Here, go over there. No! Oh my god, get me up. Eat! Eat! Eat the food! I want the oil. Can I hit him? Fuck you. Fuck you. God, I hate this. This is so mean! Oh, I had time. Go. Oh, the thing. Shit. Oh, we did it. I forgot about the needle. Oh, this chase is easy. You can't really die here. No, thank you. No. I'm leaving. I'm gone, mate. See ya. Picked a bad time to scratch my face. This way. Get out of the way! Go! Hey. God, it's so stressful. It's fun stress. Oh. I can't believe that scared me, Jesus. Fuck you, game. Oh, you can splash. That's cute. I missed this. Open up. Hell yeah. I don't want to go to the storage, dude. Let's go to the study. These torches are high. You tried to fit the pieces together, but like the Sanjis, they shifted when you weren't looking. Vibe. Hello? Is anyone there? Please? Actually, no, I don't want there to be anyone there. Sorry, I'm scratching myself. God, spooky. Okay. Give. Discovery of an orb. To my trusted friend and student Wire. Fuck that up. To my most trusted student and friend Johann Wire. The most remarkable thing happened as I was travelling through the Prussian woods this summer. I finally found one of the orbs I've been looking for the last 20 odd years. It is as inexplicable as the Heliodrome described it in the Hortus Conclusus. It was as it was told about, an underground Mithraic temple crowned with the unearthly artifact. The orb was big enough to fill my cupped hands, and the texture was smooth and jagged, its colour washed while rich. Contrast is not enough to describe its nature. It was an impossibility, an artificial paradox captured within stone. I was staying in the... I took my blanket off and now I'm freezing. I was staying in a nearby village called Oldstadt, investigating one of the antiquated trails when I finally found the cavern. I went inside and suddenly I could verify the truth of these enigmatic artifacts. They were real. As you can understand, that this is the most important discovery of my life, but it's also become my greatest fear. As I entered the underground chamber, I could feel that I was trespassing. Because of my curiosity, I did my best to fight these instincts and fetch the orb. From its place. I scrambled out of the chamber and into the woods. I could sense something was following me. It bayed loudly as it closed in. The beast, this guardian of the orb, was relentless in its pursuit. I finally made my way to a fishing village nearby a ravine where I stumbled upon men in a lake. I tried to warn them as I passed, but unfortunately, they remained as I continued my escape. When I heard their cry of pain echo throughout the valley, suddenly a blue shimmering light engulfed me and the colours of the forest were washed away before my eyes. Sorry, I was stretching. I can't breathe. I kept running through the bleak surroundings. The trees had turned charcoal black with leaves of cinder, the ground covered in murky water. I pressed on through the drenched land as the glowing ember gave way to the rising wind and rained on me. I could hear pleading screams in the distance, and I joined in as pain and fear overtook me. I fell to the ground gasping for air. This certainly must sound strange, but I had been carried miles away across the Alps to a grassy field outside Genoa. The Guardian had taken the orb from me, but still, until this day, I fear its return. Sometimes I lay awake at night listening for the howling cry I heard in the forest. It's been nearly a decade since that day, and I haven't been able to write about the incident. The last time we spoke, you told me about your interest in the ongoing research into the mythic orbs, and I realised I owed you the truth about Oldstadt. I still like that it says that. I made the most remarkable discovery in the woods this summer. Also, it was a decade ago. So it wasn't really this summer. I made it up. Hey Jesus. It's the Antichrist.
Let's see what you have to offer.
Aww.
What a mess. I should have sharpened the saw. but I can sense it. It's definitely there.
Why does he have a shovel in this room? He doesn't need that. Canis lupus familiaris, 1658, April 12th. After a short study, it is clear that the agitation found among humans can be found in the dark. Fear and pain induce stress, which seems to trigger an endogenous response, causing the animal to burst with energy. I believe this is the catalyst is produced in the brain. It's difficult to determine exactly where and what it is, but I can sense it. It reeks of cosmic genesis. There's an inherent problem in harvesting this energy since the creature is bound to die from the exercise. I must refine this process of torture and enable any real work to be done. More experiments must be performed, but it seems that only human beings are able to produce the amount necessary. It might be their ability to appreciate the severity of the process that ultimately augments the experience of terror. You can't kill me, I'm the gingerbread man. Oh, the picture changes. Ah, didn't change this time. Ooh. Why are there just bones here? Is this... I'm guessing this isn't real. Boom. In you get, buddy. Ha ha ha! You can put the skulls in the drawer. Dude, one of the creepiest things I've ever seen in my life was a picture of a child's skull with all like the teeth in. It's fucking disgusting. Like, that's genuinely the worst thing I've seen in my life. Aside from Penumbra Requiem. There's gonna be so many little things like this in Rebirth that we need to like... There's gonna be new art that someone spent time on that we need to look at. And drink in. There's gonna be so many new props and stuff. Here. I remember you. Eat. Oh, there's a tinderbox. Yeah. Gotcha. Ah. Oh. Ooh. When will it be my turn? Have I not shown restraint? My patience spans centuries. From where I came, mankind has not even wasted a breath, yet I bow to you. I have done so much for you and I have gained nothing in return. Agrippa, I trusted you. It was I who in all fairness should have entered the gate. What did Agrippa do? The elevator breaks down again. Make sure to use the steam engine to build up pressure before channeling it into the machinery. Adjust the levers to get the right amount of pressure inside the chamber. The meter should read up 8 and down 8. Make sure the flow is set according to the following chart. Trinity steam set, 4-phase amplitude, complete steam flow cycle. The machine will not check proper configuration until all rods are inserted. Ah, so that's the game's way of telling you, hey, it won't tell you you've put it in the right place until all 3 are in. Die. Huh. Thumb trees. Oh, so creepy. Alright, hell yeah, dude, let's go. No! Go, 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 go. Ooh, no.
19th of August, 1839. It's not fair. I'm not to blame. I've been manipulated by that demon.
Yeah.
He played my guilty conscience and duped me into facing the shadow alone. That vile, conspiring man. He expects me to meet my death as he steals power beyond imagination? Alexander, I will kill you for what you have done. If only the Shadow had caught me in London or Algeria, I wouldn't have to suffer this humiliation. You made me a murderer. A monster. And now, I merely await my death. I am too weak to press on. I can hardly stand as my knees fail me. I cannot see as my eyes are dressed in tears. I am as broken as the men I've tortured. If only I could wipe my fear away, as we did with them.
Vibe. Kill yourself. I used them all. Dang it. Oh, I dropped my lantern earlier. Fuck. I forgot about that. I fell in a hole. Stab me. Thank you. Hell yeah. Go, 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 go. Ah! No, 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 no. Don't kill me. Hell yeah. Woo! Orb chamber.
It saddens me to Timo.
Yes.
Don't do that.
Kill him. I'm sorry, Alex. What do you get? Haha. Woo. Ow. Dang it. God, I forgot how good this game
It
is.
was my greatest triumph, and I never looked back.
I missed this. I'm so glad I replayed it. Holy shit, that was such a good idea. I wanted to save it for a long time before, so that I could get proper into it before I played Rebirth.
I knew it was my purgatory, hellfire made to wash away my sins.
There's no denying the things but I have paid my tribute. I gave them that awful man. I did the right thing.
Hell yeah. Wow. That was cool. I missed this game, dude. Go. Alright, well, I'll upload to Justine today as well. We need to replay that too. That's gonna be fun. I imagine that's gonna be a lot quicker. God. And then Machine for Pigs, and then Soma, and then the big boy. Hey. Thank you for watching. This was fun. I liked it. Anyway, bye-bye.